In this demo, we will look at how do you trigger a webhook from Lovable and how do you execute that workflow in N8N. So to start with, I've already done the setup of the workflow in N8N where my trigger is the webhook. And after the webhook is triggered, he'll get details of name, email address, and phone number of the user. It'll save those details to an Airtable, and at the same time, parallelly, it'll send an email via Gmail. So whenever you're building a this workflow, you will have to actually also pass what values you want to pass in Gmail and what values you need to pass to Airtable. That you can do by triggering a sample webhook and then just dragging and dropping the details you receive from a test webhook trigger from Lovable. So I've already done that, so you're able to see this, but you can execute that step. So I'll just quickly show how you can integrate that webhook in Lovable. You just go to webhook trigger, copy the webhook by just clicking on the link. And you can just prompt Lovable that whatever is your action or trigger point, and you can ask Lovable to call that webhook and pass the details that you want to pass to N8N. It'll build that for you. Now, when I did that for the first time, I was actually facing challenges in terms of the format in which it's sending the data. So if you can see this here, it was not sending it in a proper structured JSON format that N8N requires. So I just did a couple of prompting to get that in a proper structured data. And after that, I was able to get the data in a proper format that I can just drag and drop in level in N8N. Now, all you need to do is click on execute the workflow. You can go to Lovable, fill a test form. Now, if you see here, the entire workflow is properly triggered. If I go to Airtable, then you can see the test demo that we just submitted over here. And in my email, I should be having a waitlist email. Now, if you see this, I've also done some enhancements in terms of beautifying the email and instead of sending a plain text email. So I'll just quickly talk about that. So if you're sending an email, you have an option to create an email type as HTML instead of plain text. And if you have any email, you can just ask ChatGPT to beautify that email and it'll give you an HTML output, which you can use and just paste the HTML code over here.